Saquon Barkley, a name that sends chills down the spine of NFL defenders and inspires a generation of fans. Born on February 9th, 1997, with his twin sister Aliyah Barkley in the Bronx, New York, Saquon grew up in a working-class family navigating the challenges of an urban life. His parents, Tanya Johnson and Aliyah Barkley, made the courageous decision to move their 5 children to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania in search of safer streets and better opportunities. Saquon often credits his father for teaching him discipline and resilience. Meanwhile, his mother was the heart of the household, providing unwavering support. But life wasn't all smooth. Saquon's father had his own struggles with the law, and these experiences shaped Saquon's drive to succeed. Even from a young age, Saquon Barkley was a natural athlete, though his first love wasn't football. It was boxing, inspired by his father. But as his talent on the field began to shine, the dream of making it big in the NFL took center stage. At Whitehall High School, Saquon quickly emerged as a superstar. From his sophomore year to his senior year, he rushed for over 3,500 yards with 63 touchdowns, including 1,856 yards and 31 touchdowns as a senior, proving he wasn't just a player, he was a game changer. Barkley was a 4-star recruit, ranked as the number 13 running back in the nation. Coaches and scouts were mesmerized by his blend of speed, agility, and vision. In addition to football, Saquon excelled in track and field, clocking a blazing 11.15 seconds in the 100-meter dash and winning medals in multiple events. This speed, combined with his powerful frame, foreshadowed his future dominance on the field. He originally committed to Rutgers University, but later changed his mind to commit to Penn State after a visit there during his junior year. Saquon Barkley's time at Penn State wasn't just about putting up stats, it was about redefining what a running back could do. Over 3 seasons, he racked up 5,038 all-purpose yards and 51 total touchdowns, solidifying himself as one of the best players in college football. His sophomore year in 2016 was a breakout campaign, with 1,496 rushing yards, 22 total touchdowns, and highlight reel plays that became must-watch TV. By his junior year, Saquon was a national sensation. He began the 2017 season by returning the opening kickoff for a touchdown against Indiana. He finished that season with 1,271 rushing yards, 632 receiving yards, an electrifying performance that earned him the Paul Honan Award for the most versatile player in the nation. While he didn't win the Heisman Trophy, Barkley's ability to dominate on the ground, through the air, and even on special teams made him a once-in-a-generation talent. By the time he declared for the NFL draft, he was widely considered as one of the best prospects ever. Then at age 21, he was selected 2nd overall in the 2018 NFL Draft by the New York Giants. Saquon Barkley had sky-high expectations and didn't disappoint. In his rookie season, he set the league on fire with 2,028 yards from scrimmage and 15 total touchdowns, breaking multiple franchise and league records. He also caught 91 passes, the most by a rookie running back in NFL history. A career-high 230 rushing yards in Week 11 against Washington, breaking the Giants' rookie rushing record with 1,307 yards, winning NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. His ability to contribute as a runner, receiver, and a pass blocker made him invaluable as he was selected to the Pro Bowl. Barkley started the 2019 season strong, but suffered a high ankle sprain in Week 3, causing him to miss 3 games. Despite the setback, he still showcased explosiveness, finishing the year with 1,003 rushing yards and 6 touchdowns. He added 52 receptions for 438 yards, making him one of the few bright spots in the Giants' offense that season. But in 2020, he suffered a devastating ACL injury, sidelining him for the season and casting doubt on his future. Critics questioned whether he could ever return to his dominant form. After a challenging 2020 season, Barkley returned in 2021, though his performance was uneven. A lingering ankle injury and a struggling Giants offense limited him for 593 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns over 13 games. True to his nature, Barkley fought back. In 2022, he silenced the doubters with a career resurgence, rushing for 1,312 yards, 10 rushing TDs, finishing with 338 yards through the air with no touchdowns, and helping the Giants secure a playoff berth. His performance earned him his second Pro Bowl selection that season. Barkley rebounded with the Giants in 2023, but his production didn't reach the heights of his 2022 Pro Bowl campaign, accumulating 962 rushing yards, 6 touchdowns, and 280 receiving yards with 4 touchdowns despite missing 3 games due to an ankle injury. However, the wheels churned after that season. In a surprising offseason move, Barkley signed with the Philadelphia Eagles after the Giants allowed him to test free agency, which was not bad because the Giants have been awful. His 3-year, $37.75 million contract with $26 million guaranteed brought him closer to his Philadelphia roots and added a dynamic weapon to an already powerful Eagles offense. The 2024 season has proven to be a defining chapter for Saquon Barkley. After a tumultuous few years with injuries and contract negotiations, Saquon Barkley has re-established himself as one of the most dominant and consistent players in the NFL. Now wearing an Eagles jersey, his performance has elevated Philly's offense to new heights. Barkley led the NFL with 2,005 rushing yards on 345 carries, averaging 5.8 yards per carry, and scored 13 rushing touchdowns in the regular season. He was 101 yards away from breaking Eric Dickerson's record in a single season. He was also effective in the passing game, recording 33 receptions for 278 yards and 2 touchdowns, and helped the Eagles finish with a 14-3 record, first in the NFC East, for a winning percentage of 82%. Barkley surpassed 100 rushing yards in 11 games this season. In Week 8, Barkley delivered a career-best performance against the LA Rams, rushing for a staggering 255 yards and scoring 2 touchdowns. His electrifying 74-yard touchdown run in the fourth quarter sealed the Eagles' victory and was hailed as one of the top plays of the season. As the playoffs loom, Barkley's role becomes even more vital. His capacity to control the clock and assert dominance in the late stages of the game makes him a centerpiece of Philadelphia's Super Bowl run. With every carry and catch, Barkley continues to prove why he's one of the most completed players in the league. But from his days as a kid in the Bronx to becoming one of the NFL's brightest stars, Barkley has never stopped pushing forward. His journey is far from over, and as long as he stays healthy in the future, Barkley has a chance of breaking big records. But this has been the truth about Saquon Barkley, a player who's not just changing the game but leaving a legacy and a future Hall of Famer.
I'm just looking at my brody, silence at the time, and no girl don't even know me. I'm always on the mind, I'm just out here getting money, and so that's on my mind.